Take my job.
Craig, oh, what's up,
Now
Craig?
recording.
I love.
Now recording.
I think Craig is my favorite. Okay, sorry. I'll start. Hi, welcome to the Bare Minimum podcast. This is another episode. I don't know what episode this is.
This is
This
the
is
first
This is
episode.
technically the first
This is-
episode because the last one was
the
cut.
last episode was session 0. This episode is the initial. This is it's really happening.
This is it, boys. This is the beginning.
Okay, yeah. So I guess it's episode 1. I'm the host for. My name is. We have.
My name is-
host. We have.
Yeah, you cut out again, Henry.
No, I keep cutting out.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Okay. Am I cutting out now?
No, you're good.
Okay, so welcome
Cut
to
this
Bare
part
Minimum
out.
Podcast.
Editor, cut this part out.
It's fine.
Don't give me a lot of work to do. It's already
I'm
hard enough.
Henry, and we're here with Arthur and San.
Me.
What it do?
It's me, Smile. Hi, how you guys doing? How you guys been?
How's it going?
It's been a while.
How's it hanging?
Smile.
Chat.
It's been
How
a
you
week.
been, chat? How you been, chat? Talk to me, chat.
San, you would hit on chat for subs.
I would.
Anything for subs, bro. Anything for subs.
Arthur, have you ever
Hey,
been in
chat.
San's stream before?
In Sans
Look,
what?
I'm done.
His streams.
No, I have not. But
They're
didn't,
all bad. They're all not good.
Didn't Nerf make fun of him?
Me and San's brother go in there and we make fun of him.
And I'm mauling
That's not
the
very
entire
nice.
stream.
It's because you suck at Hitman.
It's true. But that's
Yeah,
my
but
brand,
anyway.
is sucking everything. I mean, what?
What?
Yeah, so
What?
first, before we start our topic, I just wanted to say that I'm gonna commemorate Arthur for getting. Is that the word? I don't know. Congratulate Arthur for getting a job.
Yeah,
Woo!
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, he's a.
Our
he's
guy
a
had a
professional
job.
He's a professional piss drinker.
I like the different flavors.
He
I use
works
a
for
metal-
Twitch.
Yeah, I
He
am officially a
works for
Twitchy.
I mean, it's the same thing. But yeah, so and Sand has been working for like 3 million years since he was born.
It's
Yeah,
true.
Sam's just been working straight out of the womb. He's like one of those sweatshop workers. It's just nonstop.
No.
I would
All
drink
right.
Sand's
So
sweat.
here's what my job is, right? All right. So,
Sweatshops.
no. So, my family came from Australia as a bunch of silk farmers.
Shut up.
You'll
Oh,
bear it.
dude. You're gonna. He was working all week coming up with an elaborate thing to go off what he said last week with the
Uh-huh.
whole like, oh yeah, the barrels. My
The oil
father with
baron.
the barrels.
See,
Yeah,
I was
oil
actually
baron.
lying when I told that story. This is the real story. Yeah, we're a
That's
bunch
what
of
He's coming
silk
out clean.
farmers. We have no accent because we moved to America because we got caught in a war with the emus. You know?
Oh, that's true. I heard about that. It was the biggest massacre. Didn't you lose
Great
a family
Emu
member,
War
Sand?
of
No, I did not lose any family
1562.
members because they moved out fast enough for like to not be hit. You know, like people moving away for like World
Sand,
War II
you're
or something
really
like that.
old because the Great War of the Emus happened in 1560.
Yeah,
And,
I know.
Yeah, you're.
I'm
Wait.
2,000 years old.
Wait a minute.
I'm ageless.
You're 5,000. Wait, no, you're 4,000 something years old.
Yes.
You said 1500, didn't you? So
I said
Something like that.
1569 or 62. Sorry.
69. Nice.
I'm an ageless ethereal being. Why can't you just accept this?
I'm
Sans
sorry.
Boyd.
Okay, it's kind of hard
No,
to
wait, It's because your
comprehend.
name is Sans, so you're literally part of the Earth, so you can never.
Precisely. I'm glad you understand my situation.
Hey.
As an immortal, as an immortal person, like it's not great. It's a kind of overhyped, being
That
an immortal,
sucks.
but at
It
some
sucks
point
that I
you
had,
sort
like,
of get
4
used to the
girlfriends.
world resetting itself.
Yeah, true. That's so true.
It's like that newspaper article. Did you guys hear about that? Like, or read it? The meme where it's like the guy that was selling immortality potions got arrested for scamming, but it turns out he has like an arrest record in 1892, like 1912, 1952, 2000, and like 3 and 2011 or
Yeah,
something.
that guy actually sold one to me when I was 22 in 1506.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
Now we're here
Yeah.
in
Have you have
2020.
have you been in
Sand,
One.
you
contact
were
with him at
actually
all?
Sand was actually born before Christ.
No,
It's like
no, I haven't been in contact with him. I lost my contact with
I
him
burped
in
like
1962. He kind of
Hmm.
went off the black market for a while.
Oh, that's
well
disappointing.
because of the whole emu war was going on
Yeah,
at the time. So how was he supposed to make money? He had to like
anyway,
get out
so
of.
what's your topic?
I like how you just added on for so long. That was so dumb.
That
Anyways,
was a good
guys,
My
bit. That was a
let's
good
topic.
bit.
segue into something else.
Yeah, okay, so the topic I had for today was childhood trauma.
No.
Ooh,
Oh
spicy.
boy. Oh boy, let
Okay.
me tell you about my childhood trauma. Anyways,
The Great Emu War of 1592. All right, this is when it all
okay, do
started.
you actually want
It's
to talk about childhood
62.
trauma though?
Yes,
Is
I
that
do want
something?
to talk
Yeah,
about childhood
Okay,
yeah, why
okay, who
not?
wants to go first?
Well, since Henry brought it up, he should be the one to
Oh
start it off, I
God,
guess.
I have a lot. Okay,
Oh
I
boy.
was thinking about this one.
Henry, we're listening to you. Don't worry.
Okay, I was thinking about this one when I was in the shower like an hour ago. That
Hmm.
sounds really weird. So you
He
guys ever
showers,
seen
that's
like
weird.
you guys ever seen like Paranormal Activity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one. It was like which one was the one where they used like the Connect part where it was like the green dots everywhere, in the living room and it was like dark
Oh, I think I
with
know
the
what you're
little
talking about.
kids.
I think that might have been the first one
That's not
or
I
the
don't
no.
know.
It's like either
I've
the
never seen a
fourth or the
single one of
third.
them.
I
It's
can't
either the
remember. It's
fourth or
been
the
such a hot
third.
minute.
But one of the actors in that movie, he went to school with me, okay? And he
No
Ooh.
had
way.
like he was younger than me. So he had like big time anger issues and it was really funny to just like keep pushing it. And so one time
Jesus.
in class, the teacher told him that he was failing his class cuz he like didn't do anything. And he
Hmm.
fucking okay, I'm gonna try to like cuz I don't remember if this exactly happened, but I think he flipped a table, like a big circular table, like an entire table, and like started just beating up bookshelves and like kicking the door and stuff. And then he just like ran out of the classroom. It was the funniest thing. And I just remember laughing the entire time. And then I think he came back like a couple of weeks either before or after. Like
Hmm.
I was just saying something and he just slapped me in the face. And it was so funny. I don't know
Dude,
how.
Henry getting slapped in the face and laughing is that's the kind of energy I want to have in life.
Just like, oh
No,
well, it
it's just
happened, whatever.
it didn't
Oh
hurt. That
well,
was
it
the
happened.
funny thing.
Shrugs.
He slept like a girl. It was so funny. He was the short,
Hey,
like
hey, you
4 foot
can't say that.
six.
You
Hey,
can't
don't say
say
that.
that. Don't
You
say
can't
He
that.
say
was
You
that.
don't.
okay. He was like this 4 foot 6, chubby little blonde kid, and it was so funny
Jesus.
because he had like this squeakiest voice, and he would like talk. He would say his full name whenever he introduced himself, and then he would like do a pose or something. Really funny.
Oh my God,
I
JoJo
he's
don't.
Jonathan.
pose.
He's JoJo. Oh
He's
my
the Joe
God,
Star.
he's a Joe Star. Oh my
No,
God,
He's
and
a
then
Joe
he
Star
beat you
I
up
voice.
with
have
his
a
stand.
lot. I have a lot of childhood trauma, but that one was like the most funny one I could think of.
You want me to tell you about the part? When you want me to tell you
Bit,
about the
bit, bit, bit,
time
bit, bit,
in
bit.
high school, right?
Uh-huh.
You may tell you
Okay,
how
Okay, yeah,
I
yeah, tell
murdered
us
someone
about
in
the
high
time in
school.
high school.
hold on
That one
one
time.
second. Okay, so basically, right?
I'm Monkey.
I had a best friend. His name was
Henry.
Alfred. I'm just gonna call him Alfred for now. All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, cause
I'm just not gonna use
it's
names.
easier. So, Alfred is known for having crackhead energy. You know, he is infamous for being on so many milligrams of caffeine that it may just put you into a coma for decades. But this man, okay. So, I believe this was during a class. It was pretty quiet, right? It was pretty quiet.
Yeah.
Right. He wasn't there for the class. So
Oh, okay.
we were all just sitting down. Teacher took attendance already. We're just, just kind of vibing, just paying attention to class, doing some work. And in the hallway, right, you can hear somebody running to their class, right? Oh, somebody's late to their class. Uh-oh. And in my head, I'm like, oh no, I know who this is.
He knows
You can hear it
immediately.
getting close to the door, and my teacher, Mr. Guy, right? Mr.
Okay.
Chadman. Okay. Let me tell you all about my teacher. Just a little bit of background.
Tangent.
No, just a little bit of background. He used to be a corrections officer. This guy is a buff man.
Oh no.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
wait.
he is a large. He is black t-shirt and jeans to dinner energy.
Wait,
that was his entire closet was black t-shirt and jeans. Because that's what he would wear to work, or that's what he would wear to school at least every single day. And anyways, you had a question?
What class was this?
History.
Oh, the Chad class.
Anyways, we hear running down the hallway. My teacher, Mr. Chad, gets up out of his chair. His face is already turning red. He knows who it is too, right? You can hear running towards the door, and in one fell movement, Alfred jumps. He leaps at the door. He catches his fingers on the top of the doorway, like the doorway thing. I don't know what the name of it is, but he catches his fingers on top of it, right? And he swings himself through the door. And he does not stick the landing. He swings through and he falls on his ass. And my teacher, Mr. Chad, he walks over to him, pretty much puts his hand on his shoulder, probably his face as red as you could probably see anything, right? And he puts his hand on his shoulder and he's like, Alfred, we're going to the office. You're going to the office. And he's just like, he sits on the floor. He's just like, wow.
What? So man's just got late to class, tried an awesome trick on a door, and then fell on his ass, and then got yelled at by the teacher. What a morning.
Oh no, that was in the middle of the afternoon. You don't understand that was actually in the middle of the afternoon.
Wait, how is he that late to school?
Oh, okay.
All the coffee he was drinking?
No. This guy did not drink coffee. No. He wasn't a normal person who drank coffee. Alfred was an avid drinker of much more. All right. So one time in our English class, right? Yes, he had another. Okay, so in his backpack, right? My teacher asked if she could. No. Edit that out. But in his backpack, right? My teacher asked him to see his backpack because he didn't have his binder out on his desk, at all, or any notebooks or anything.
Yeah.
So my teacher asked to see his notebook, and he's like, "I don't have it." And he's like, "Do you have your binder?" "No, I don't have it." "Do you have any of your books?" "No, I don't have them." "All right, so what's in your backpack?" Silence. "So what's in your backpack, Brett?" I mean, Alfred.
Wait.
Cut that out.
You just called him. You just called him out.
Hey, he says his full name. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually went to school with Brett Favre. Anyways.
I'm
Shout
probably
out to
gonna
a
cut that
50-year-old
out.
man.
Edit that out. Okay, continue.
Dude, he's a 50-year-old man that plays football. What is he gonna do? Sue me? Do it. Bet you won't. He will.
Brett
Gonna
Favre,
sue the
come
first
on the
episode.
podcast.
Anyways,
Brett Favre, come
well,
on the
you don't
come on the
sue.
podcast
Okay.
after
Anyways,
podcast.
shut up.
You're the one that did that. You're the one that did. Okay, all I was saying is Brett Favre, come on the podcast.
Brett Favre,
Sponsor
come on the
us.
podcast, the
The
codcast.
cod pass.
Anyways.
That looks like the battle pass, bro.
Okay. Anyways,
I should look at the battle
he opens his
pass.
backpack, right? She's like,
Uh-huh.
show me what's in there. He's like, she's like, show me what's in there. And he's like, okay. He spills out his backpack. He turns it over, and out comes like 2 liters of Mountain Dew, 2-liter bottles,
Jesus.
and like 3 Monster Energies.
Holy fuck.
And there's not a single binder. And like my teacher was like, Brett, go to the office.
Brett, what the fuck is this, home dog?
I feel so bad for Alfred Brett. Brett Alfred.
Brett Alfred.
Yeah, that's his.
But
That was his
like,
name. Sorry, that was his nickname was Brett. His real name was Alfred. For real, definitely.
that makes sense. But like, I understand, like, if he would have got sent to the office for not having his books, but I have a feeling he got sent because of the fucking drinks. Like,
You got sent.
like, did you guys have lockers like in your school?
Yeah, we had loggers.
Oh,
So-
well then that probably makes sense. He might have like put some of his stuff in the lockers for like other
And
days.
I have trauma based on lockers that we can tell later. I can
Oh
tell later.
God. Okay.
Oh yeah. Anyways, yeah, that was the story of Mr. Alfred. I can't say it. Alfred Vernon.
Alfred from Batman.
Alfred.
Not
Brett.
Alfred from Batman. Alfred
Alfred Chicken
Vernon.
Brett.
Oh my
Wow,
god,
that's
I watched
pretty
that
epic.
movie recently. But anyways, Arthur, what is your childhood story? I guess childhood school story, but it can also be something related to trauma.
I don't know. Something that relates to trauma. I mean, I guess it could be. I mean, there's something pretty recent. It's nothing like crazy, but still, it's like, oh my god, it's like you wouldn't expect it to happen. It's a stupid little thing, but basically, it was I think like 2 years ago. I was still like a sophomore, so I was pretty stupid. I still am, not as much, but I had Saturday school because I failed my math class and I had to go do summer school. And I'm walking down to the bus stop early in the morning, and I'm just chilling, just vibing, have my headphones in, got my little bag so that I could take like a pencil or whatever. And my neighbor, this old lady that lives like down like maybe like 2 rows of streets from me.
Old lady neighbors are the worst.
It's not even her, but basically, I think her son, he's like, I don't know, like 30 or something, still living with her. I guess he left the screen gate open for their front door because they have a door and then a screen gate, bugs and shit. I have the same thing, but he left it open, and I could kind of tell that it was open by the position of it because like the top of the frame was visible, or not visible, I mean, and when it's closed, you could see the top of like the frame part. But anyways, I'm walking by and I'm just chilling and I'm kind of doing my little shuffly dance while like walking because I'm like, oh, vibes are good. I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna vibe. I'm gonna do my shit, and then I'm gonna head back home. All of a sudden, like these 2 dogs, they're small, mind you, but still they look old, and it kind of freaks me out. They start like coming out of the gate door, and I'm thinking, why are they not on leashes or why are they not inside? Keep in mind, I love dogs. I absolutely I have an adoration for them. Like cats, I've never had a cat. So like I can't really say much about them, but I still think they're cute as fuck. But dogs have run in my family for like 20 plus years, from my uncle to my grandma, whatever. But I'm thinking, oh my God, I hope these are good dogs because I want to pet them. But at the same time, I'm thinking, I pray to God they don't bite me because my and another little story. My dog Biscuit, if you guys don't know, I had him when I was in like maybe freshman 8th grade year. He passed away because he ran in front of my dad's tire while he was pulling into the driveway, and he bit my hand basically while I was trying to get him out because he was like panicking and everything. But we had to put him down eventually, and it kind of like dogs biting me kind of started from there, like having a fear of it. But anyways, aside from that, I was scared that the dogs were gonna bite me, and I was thinking, fuck, I don't want to, be injured or anything. Anyways, they start coming over, and one of them starts like growling, like very, very low growling, and I'm like, oh shit, are you serious? The other one is like sniffing my feet, and I'm like kind of kicking him away, but he's like getting closer, trying to bite the bottom of my shoe, which luckily was like all rubber at the bottom, so I wouldn't feel a thing. But the other one starts like sniffing like my thigh and like my entire leg. And he like stood on two paws to smell my shorts or something. But I was like freaking out a little bit. And I don't know if it's true or not if dogs smell fear, but it kind of seemed that way.
They can sense most of.
Yeah. And I was like kind of like I was shaking a little bit because I was like, fuck, what if this happens or what if this happens? And
Yeah, so they probably could sense your, because
yeah,
dog trainers will lead off of to like help train dogs.
yeah. But
Right, so the dogs.
anyways, you keep cutting out on this part, so that's why I kept going. Sorry,
Ah!
Henry. But the dogs eventually did like try to bite me, like my shoe at least, because I tried kicking them away and hitting them with my bag, and then I went up back home, and the dogs eventually left me alone because I booped one in the snoot really hard with my bag, which I feel really bad for. For anyone that hears this, don't take this out of context, please. I love dogs, but
He
if
hates
I'm in
dogs.
danger,
He kills a lot of dogs for fun. That's why dogs are famous
absolutely, I
now.
have
They
all
call
their, I
him they
have.
call him Hirohiko Rocky because of how many dogs he has harmed.
Yeah, I have like 3 T-shirts made of dog fur. It's wonderful. It's all nice
Your
and
dogs
soft and
make out
keeps
with.
me warm during during the winter in the snow. No, but I
Cruella
absolutely
Deville
love
head
dogs.
ass.
Call me Disney villain because I'm about to murder
What
these
is wrong
dogs.
with you, Sand?
Jesus. No, but anyways, these dogs started like after they kept sniffing me. One dog actually tried going for like my ankle, but I was wearing like high tops or whatever. So he didn't really wasn't able to like bite me completely. Like he grabbed the shoe, but nothing else. And I started like I kind of did like a 180. I like ran forward, did a 180 just to try to see what the fuck is happening because I couldn't see the dog behind me, just the one on my side. And I was like, okay, what the fuck do I do? And these dogs started running towards me, and I was like, I'm not gonna fucking outrun a dog. I'm not exactly the track superstar Usain Bolt. So I had to, God, it hurts me saying this because I hate doing this, but I had to hit one dog
God,
and then I had to like jump over the other. And the one dog like kind of like fell over. I don't know why he fell over because I didn't really hit him hard. It was like a nudge almost or like a
L.
shove. But I started running back up to my house and the dogs were still behind me. And then I started like barking and being really aggressive towards them. I was like, but like
Dude was chimping.
yeah, we pimp champing. But
that's
anyways,
the
like
that's the
he
moment that
was.
Arthur realized he was a.
He was a F.
That I was a furry. Were you gonna say
Yeah,
furry? I hate
yeah.
you.
I was gonna say
This
furry.
guy, this guy over here. He's like, this is Arthur's true moment of recognition. That is like, I'm a dog.
He
Bork
said
bork.
woof.
Okay, if I had to be an animal, I'd be a hamster. Fuck you. But
Oh,
You're
okay.
fat.
like
You're
I
fat.
why you gotta call me
Why
out
is
like
Sand
that?
find that so funny?
Because you called the Mexican
He's like,
fat.
just like, you're a hamster, you're fat. Oh.
Lol, fat.
Could have been anything else, but you just called me fat.
You
But
could
Anyways,
literally.
anyways,
What else am I supposed to call you? Hamsters aren't gonna be Mexican. That doesn't make any sense.
they're
okay,
lazy as hell.
anyways.
Anyways, I started acting really aggressive and weird, and I don't know, I think they got like weirded out or something, like normal human beings, and they just kind of like backed up. They
Just
kind of
kind of
like,
fucked off.
yeah, they
They're
were
like, get a load
like,
of this guy.
Get a load of this fucking weirdo.
Oh, yo, this guy's cracking off, dude.
What a weirdo,
True.
dude. I bet he dresses up as a hamster.
But yeah, the dogs pretty much like kind of backed off and just walked away at that point, and I was walking backwards back towards my house, and I told my mom, and she was like, "What you mean you got attacked by dogs?" And I was like, "I mean I got attacked by dogs. How hard is that to understand?" And she was like, "All right, well, I'm gonna go down there." My mom grabbed the stick, went down there, and tried talking to the old lady, but the old lady wasn't there, and it was the guy. Basically, the guy kind of brushed her off because he was like, "Oh, it's a woman, I don't care. Why do I have to listen to a
Uh-oh,
woman?"
California
Yeah,
mountains people be like sexist.
basically, and then he just blew her off, and then so basically, my mom just called the manager after
Whoa!
that. Sand, I hate you and your disgusting, dirty mind. I'm gonna, uh, ma- I
You're
don't know what
gonna,
I'm gonna
you're
do.
gonna,
That was a
you're
stroke.
gonna cry about it.
You didn't have to do me
That's
like that.
violent. I was violent. I'm sorry. I apologize. Anyways,
My mom called the manager, and I was like, "Oh, you're not gonna
oh,
listen to a female, are you?" And the park manager is this female lady and her husband. It's more the female lady because the husband is more of like a, I guess like a, what do you call
he's
it?
got
Like
stay-at-home husband energy.
n- no, he's like a, he builds shit. He like helps around the park, like building stuff. I don't know
Okay,
what
he's like
he's
a
like
maintenance
maintenance.
guy. He's
Yes,
a park
exactly,
maintenance.
maintenance. Yes. So he like helps around doing stuff, but eventually calls the manager over. She comes and then she asks me questions about it, and then we go over. And then the guy's super nice all of a sudden. My mom told me that the guy was a complete like dickhole to her, and I was like, oh, well that's interesting because he's really nice right now. So once he gets caught in the act, he acts like a damn child, like a Karen. But yeah, we started talking, and he started like trying to like serenade us. I guess he said, "Oh, I'm sorry about that. I can give you like free movie tickets to go somewhere." And I'm like, "I don't want
Oh,
no
so
damn
he was
movie
trying.
tickets.
He wasn't trying to serenade you. That means that he was like trying to sing to you. This guy was like trying to like go like
Buy us
full
off."
like yeah, pretty much. He was just trying to buy off because I understand from a dog owner perspective, having owned a small dog who would be tended to go like
Being
try
violent.
and like bite people's dog. Well, when we had our
They're
dog, right?
aggressive.
He wasn't
So
particularly violent. But he would bark at people's dogs, and we'd have to go, no, don't do that, Stinky. Anyways,
but he tried buying us off, I guess would be the correct term for it. And I told him, I looked at him dead in the eyes after everyone went quiet, and I told him, dude, listen, I have no problem with you having dogs, but please close the damn door. I don't want this to happen to like a little child or something. Because at that point, I was like, I guess like group dad energy mode. Because you know how you have that friend that's like the dad or the mom of the group, or
Me,
whatever.
me.
No, Henry, you're literally like the cracked
Uh,
out
uh,
cousin that went into the
what are you
freezer and
talking about?
pulled out all the Cokes.
I make dad noises. I say dad things.
Calm down, Jerma.
I'm
But
dude. Next time I'm with my girlfriend, I'm
I'm the
gonna call
dad.
my girlfriend a sport.
Father figure. I'm the father figure. I'm
Sand
the
is
person that
a
keeps this
dad.
group
Then
together.
I'm the mom. I'm the mom because I want to be married to you, Sam. Get it?
I guess I'm the
It's
kid then. Am I the child?
it's so bizarre.
You're a baby.
Why do we get in bizarre conversations like this?
I don't
Anyways,
know.
JoJo's
I heard you
Bizarre
say dad
Adventures.
energy, so I said I was a dad, and then you said
I just have
you were the
dad
dad.
energy, dude. No, I'm not your dad. I'm not your father.
You have that one uncle who like says poggers all the time.
I'm that one uncle that knows all the internet lingo.
I know
He
half of
says,
it. I don't know what the hell Gen Z's talking about with TW slash I don't know whatever
"What
something.
is that?"
I don't. It's trigger. I think it's trigger warning actually when on Twitter
Yeah, it
like
is. It is.
like slash
Dude,
trigger
you know how
warning
to
slash
solve
slash.
trigger warning is just don't get offended by stuff you're not supposed to get offended.
Delete the app. What are you doing? Delete the
Just like
app.
go
How to
outside.
defeat cyberbully? How to defeat cyberbullies and just some guy closing his computer.
Yeah, it's. I think it was Drake and I forget who else it was, but they had the collab.
Drake.
Kanye.
Lil Pump.
Dude, you
I
want
don't
to be
know.
the
Okay,
Drake
wait.
to my Kanye?
Okay, so Arthur, I kind
You
of
want
want
to
to
be
go off what you
divorced?
said.
Uh-huh.
So you know you were talking about how you got attacked by dogs or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, you want to talk
So
about that one story?
when it was my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
one.
so San has not heard this one before, but it was like,
Okay,
No, I have
wait,
not.
Henry. Let me finish my story a little bit, and then you can
oh
go.
yeah, I thought you were done. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, okay, but basically, it is basically ending. But I told the guy, hey, keep the dogs inside. I don't want to have to come and want to, I don't want to get violent with the dogs because I absolutely hate abusing animals in any sort of way or form. So he said, okay, yeah, I'm so sorry. The old lady wasn't there at the time. She was, I think, working, maybe. I don't know. But anyways, I told the guy just keep him safe and keep your neighborhood safe, bro. And then the manager got on his ass about how basically his house, like the gates and stuff to keep his dogs in his backyard, because there's like a front entrance and then a back entrance for our mobile homes. And the back entrance basically is where you park the car, but there was like space for the dogs, and it was just like a little fence, but it wasn't very well placed. It was like leaning. So if the dogs really wanted to, they could try to climb over it. And it was about like the size to my like maybe the bottom of my rib cage, which isn't. I'm like 5'6". I don't know, so it's not very high, but still it was kind of concerning. But anyways, yeah, I just told the guy, and I think it happened again one time after like 6 months later. I think I was going to school just normally in the after. I know I was coming home, but I'm not gonna go into that story. Basically, the same thing happened, but instead I just like I kind of like kicked one of the dogs and the other one fucked off, and it feels bad, but the guy I think learned his lesson, and the old lady kind of stared at me, and then I just did the yo, what? I stuck my hand out like saying yo, are you serious? Like I was pointing towards the dogs, and they headed back in, and she just stared at me, and I stared at her, and then I kept walking, and that was it.
She gave
But
you the, did you really just kick my dogs? And you're like, yeah, I did, bitch. What are you
did
gonna
you
do?
really just let your dogs out and they can attack any of the other neighbors or the little kids? Yeah, I'm gonna kick that dog. But other than that, that's it. I forgive me, Lord, for any animals I've abused, whether on accident or on purpose. But yeah,
The Lord will
that's about
choose
it.
to forgive you, I believe.
Hopefully.
Anyways,
Let's
no
see.
Jesus talks anyway. No, religion aside, um, praise be.
Henry,
Hi.
Henry, your story about things.
Okay,
you're the
so
dog.
when I was like 10 years old, I had this birthday party. Okay.
Hmm.
Um, and so I lived in like this neighborhood where everyone else in their backyard had fences except for me. So there was like this
Hmm.
little like wash area where I could go behind people's fences and stuff. Like I could go behind their houses and stuff. And so I would like walk behind people's houses, and there was like cool stuff back there. Like there was this little hill like that was covered by these like big bushes that had like a lot of metal and like broken down pieces of wood and a lot of like just straight up junk. And me and my sister, we called it the junkyard or whatever. And
Hmm.
uh the house that had the junkyard behind it had these two like gigantic like dogs, and the fence
Like
would
the sand,
constantly
like the dog from this, like how gigantic from the scale of the Sandlot
they were
to.
well I was little as a kid. I was very small.
Okay,
Tiny boy.
So their fence would their back fence would constantly be broken, but when it
Because of the
they would
dogs?
take when it was they would take their dogs inside because they broken. So
Hmm.
on my birthday, okay, I wanted
Out
to
of all
go to the
days.
junkyard. Yeah, I want to go to the junkyard. Okay, and at the time their fence was broken, and when their fence is broken, either you be quiet so the dogs don't hear you go past, or I mean, usually they're inside, so it doesn't even matter. So
Okay,
me
so
and my two
usually it'd
friends,
be.
like, what?
Sorry, I just completely cut you off. I was gonna say,
No,
if they're inside, you don't have to worry about being quiet, but if they were outside, you have to be completely
well,
quiet.
yeah. When I was a kid, I didn't know that they were inside. I always thought they were outside, so I was always pretty quiet. Even though it's kind of hard because you're stepping on like metal and rusted like rusted metal. That's kind of like the same thing. And like
Uh-huh.
leaves and shit and plants and sticks. But yeah,
Hmm.
so me and my two childhood friends, we were like walking back there because I wanted to show them the junkyard.
Yeah.
And straight up, like I heard a loud fucking snap because one of my friends made that sound, and I was like, "Oh, it's fine. The dogs are probably inside." Fucking right as I was thinking, the two dogs just book it out of the fence, and we're like sprinting back to my house, and I'm last because I'm slow, and at the time I didn't have a fashion sense, so I was wearing UGG boots and shorts,
Oh God,
and
that's a
so
crime.
okay, the
Guy, dude, you were clowning, bro.
so yeah, so
No,
in
you
behind the
really thought you was
houses,
dripping? Oh no.
behind the houses were like cacti and shit that you had to like evade and shit.
You just
I'm
ran through
lagging.
it.
Yeah, no. So you had to like evade some cacti. I always did, and I'm pretty good at it, so I evaded it. But the dogs are
Ooh,
like catching
moves.
up to me, and this dog was super fast, and he bit me. But he bit me
Ooh,
on my UGG boot, and it
Ow.
didn't go through, and I just kept
armor
running
plus
with the
5.
dog attached to me. And then I ran to my backyard, and the dog ran away. I got to my mom, and I like look at my UGG boot, and there's just like imprints of teeth, and they're like deep.
Jesus,
And I
this
was
man
like
really had
laughing about
armor
it.
plus 5 on his boots.
Yeah, but the moral of the story is buy UGG boots. Dogs can't bite through UGG boots.
You gotta buy UGG
They
boots
like bite.
because
They
because
bite into them, and they're like, ew, you got a bad sense of fashion.
the dog's the
Now,
fashion police.
Uggs was thinking about sponsoring us before this, and then they're like, after that, hearing Henry just completely roast them they're
Okay,
like, nah, fam.
back then we would buy UGG boots like all the time. Like that was our coolness. We were so cool. We would wear UGG boots all the time. I just
My
think
school
that
things was
like,
Air Jordan.
I think I had sandals. Jesus, sandals.
no, Anthony wears Crocs.
Yeah, he wears them unironically all the time, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's fine. I don't judge because I wear like Crocs outside too. But
it's okay
like,
because I can
Anyways,
smell his toes that way. It's really hot. I've actually
they
never had a
smell.
pair of Crocs,
you
but I've
can
never had a
smell
pair of
his
Crocs.
toe.
They're really cool, actually. You should get some because they're nice to wear like inside
Well,
the house.
I don't go to the pool or the beach that often, so I
You don't
don't.
you don't
And
even need
also,
them for that. They're just like normal sandals. You can also take them
then I
out. I
just buy
mean, put them in
sandals.
4-wheel drive. Oh, just buy sandals. They don't look cool. Buy or Crocs. Not
Well,
Uggs. You got Uggs
anyways,
in my mind now.
Put them in 4-wheel drive.
I want to speak about, I wanted to
The
talk
oil
about,
burn.
no, the lot. So, I don't have any situation related to pets, but I do have a situations related to people.
Yeah, that's fine. It's still
Because
trauma.
my general interaction with animals is always nice. I mean, I saw a bear once while hiking, but he wasn't. He was just kind
He
of
just
vibing.
waved.
He was
He
vibing.
waved.
Yeah, he just waved. He was like, "Sup,
All
man?
right,
How's it going?"
Sam, can I say something really quick? It's a really
What's up?
short story. It's about a fish.
Can you tell it after I'm done here? Because like it won't.
Yeah, give Sam a
This
chance.
story is explaining that my trauma or why I have claustrophobia.
Claustrophobia? Doesn't that mean you're
hmm
afraid of Santa Claus?
That means he's afraid of Santa Claus. Ho, ho,
No, okay,
ho.
okay.
No, stop it, Henry. You're scaring him.
You're the one that said it.
Okay. Anyways, so this is the reason why I have claustrophobia. When I was in middle school, I was a very small boy. All right, I
Okay.
didn't weigh a lot, and I wasn't very tall.
Mhm.
The reason
Okay.
for that. So basically, middle school. I think it might like the lockers are pretty small, right? And they're
Oh
dark.
no.
And
Is this where I think it's going?
so one of my old old friends, right, is like,
hmm
I bet you could fit in the locker, and I'm like, no, probably not. It's like, I bet you could. I'm like, probably not. And he's like, oh, but I bet you could. And I'm like, no, I can't. And he's like, well, just try it. So I get in, and he closes his door on me. I'm stuck in that locker for about, I don't know how long I was stuck in there. It could have been 30 minutes, could have been an hour, could have been for an entire class period. I didn't know. I didn't know how long I was going to be in there, or how long I was in there, but I was terrified. Because like I would like yell for help and like bang on the door. And it was terrifying to me. Like it was absolutely horrifying.
Just getting stuck in a locker has been terrifying. I mean, it makes sense. I mean,
And it happened. It didn't just happen to me once. This happened to me on like I got stuck in lockers on multiple occasions.
uh-huh.
Right.
So like, did you ever get shoved into a locker, like bullied
Oh
that
yeah, I
way?
did. Yeah.
Oh, that
I
sucks.
luckily I didn't get a luckily I didn't have a top locker, otherwise nobody would have been able to get me. But you know, this one girl, she was nice enough to come help me out.
Aw.
None of the teachers did anything. But she came to help me out. What a real Chad! Shout out to you. You know who you are. If you remember, you know who you are. And I remember your valiant effort.
Shout out women.
Shout out to
Shout out,
women,
very
dude.
nice girl. Shout out women. Gotta
Wait,
love 'em.
wasn't it like National Women's Day like a couple days ago?
Yeah,
It was. Shout out to
it
women.
was. Shout out strong
Women are
women.
great, dude.
Dude,
Shout out to all,
imagine being
not
a
just
woman
strong
and
women,
dating-
even just
please.
women.
Would you boys allow
Sam-
me to pull a Burger King real quick?
No, dude. Okay, they knew what they were doing with that tweet.
Yeah, the
Anyways,
guy that had the account
Wait.
knew.
Wait, what was it? What was the tweet again? Was
I
it
okay, let
penis?
me explain it in context. So basically, Burger King, for some reason, I think it was the UK or US, I don't remember.
Yes, it was
But
UK. It was UK.
yeah, Burger King UK official Twitter tweeted out, women belong in the kitchen, I believe. Is that it? Women belong in the
Oh.
kitchen?
it was something
And
like
then
that.
and then the follow-up tweet said, only if they choose to do so, there's only like 20% of women that work in our workplace. We want more women in the kitchen. And they made another tweet. I don't remember what the follow-up said. I think they did at least. But a lot of people were saying, "Yo, what did you say? Why did you say this, bro? It's not too late to delete this now." But basically,
Yeah,
they
and they
almost got
kept making it.
ratioed.
Didn't they just keep making it worse?
I believe so, because they tried backing it up by saying this isn't what we meant this, and it's like, I don't know about
This
that
isn't
one,
what we
buddy.
meant. We actually meant this thing, and they said just something that was just infinitely worse and meant the same thing. It was like,
No,
we
okay,
meant
so
more
I
women should
understand.
be in our kitchen. I mean,
Yes.
wait.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay,
Let me
Sam.
let me pull up the Twitter.
Hold on,
But
wait. So okay, while you're doing that, Sam, I feel like it's like not British fault. Is their teeth's fault? When they like try to say something, their teeth are like, yeah, say something worse. So it's like hurtful to listen
their
to British
teeth
people
are just
talk.
like just being. Yeah, it's true. They go like, oh, the women in the kitchen, in it. Sorry, British people.
Isn't it pretty stupid?
In it,
British fans.
Tuesday stupid, in it.
what a bottle.
We'll bottle.
It's literally Thursday. Crikey.
It's Tuesday, in it.
Crikey is Australian, bro. Don't
Crikey.
even.
Your mom.
Okay,
Yeah, my
so
mom, you're right.
so I found the tweet. This is from 4 days ago. So it says, "We hear you. We got our initial tweet wrong, and we're sorry. Our aim was to draw attention to the fact that only 20% of professional chefs in the UK kitchens are women, and to help change that, we are awarding culinary scholarships. We will do better next time. We decided to delete the original tweet after our apology. It was brought to our attention that there was abusive comments in the thread, and we didn't want to leave the space open for that. But yeah, that was about it. They deleted the original, so I mean, I guess good on them.
That's kind of a good recovery. It's like better than them just keeping it.
Yeah, of course.
They understood what they did wrong and they fixed it, even if some people
I
didn't like it.
I'm willing to bet the guy behind the Twitter for them
Was
got
just
fired.
laughing his ass off.
He was laughing his ass off. Maybe he got a
Either
little
he did
scared
it on
and then he got
purpose, or
fired.
he just like he was like, wait a minute.
No, he didn't do it on purpose. Well, he meant to tweet something like that, but it was taken out of context, I believe.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it was
But-
taken heavily out of context.
I think the best part was
Really?
our aim was to draw attention to the fact that only 20% of professional chefs in UK are women, and to help that we're awarding culinary scholarships. Like, where are they gonna go work? Burger King? It's not like anyone goes there anyways. How are they gonna get their money's worth?
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
how is
think
Burger King gonna pay for said scholarships when literally they're going out of business?
I like no hate to
You
Burger
could say the
King,
same thing
at
for
all,
any
but
job, dude. It's just money.
honestly, yeah, if you're making bread,
You
I mean,
don't
what is
go
there
to
to complain?
culinary school because you know how to cook. You go to culinary school to learn how to cook.
You go to culinary school to learn how to cook better. I mean, so like you already know how to cook, right?
Unless you're
You
born
know,
into a rich family and you're like, oh yeah, these are my chefs. They taught me how to cook.
well, no, like you can learn to cook from your mom.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
but where
true.
did your mom go to culinary school? Nowhere.
Yeah, she
She
learned
had,
from the
she actually,
kitchen.
my mom actually did have a
Also, that was
culinary,
sexist, Stan. What if my
have a
dad taught me?
culinary, or have like a, did go to like a culinary like school, or not a culinary school, but had like culinary
Education.
culinary
Experience.
education of some sort that I forgot what it was.
Experience.
Hmm.
The word you were searching. Okay, wait, Stan. That was your. Was that your story? Sorry, I. It was just you getting locked in a locker.
I mean,
Is
I,
Sam
I,
just
s-
eating?
I
Is he
think
just
so.
eating?
He's doing something, but I assume that's
Okay,
it for sand. That sounds pretty rough, honestly. I can understand why he gets that. Like, I mean, close spaces, they kind of freak me out too. I don't know if I have it actually, but I can fit through small spots and I don't really get that scared. But that's about it.
oh,
Henry, you
Arthur,
had a story, right?
yeah, it's really quick. So I had this fish named Joe, and he was like a big ass fish.
Joe the
And
fish.
he was in a big ass tank with more kind of fish that were smaller than him. And he got bullied for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know how fish can bully each other, but he
Have
got
you seen
chased out of the
dolphins,
tank.
dude?
He got chased out of the tank and he was on like the floor. And I was at school at the
What?
time, and my mom was at school, and we get home, he's still on the floor. We put him back in. An hour later, he's just fine.
He's
That happened like
chilling, dude.
Dude,
3 times.
that fish is rocking, bro.
He's
He's
dead.
just
He's been
vibing.
dead for a long time.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd
That
assume
fish
so,
he
because
was rocking,
I was
dude.
like 10. I was like 10 or
Hey, I'll
11.
change his Wikipedia article to was. He was rocking.
What?
was rocking. The Wikipedia article do be kind of kicking in
So
though.
if you search up Joe, you get Joe the fish.
Not Joe Rogan or any of
Or
that,
Joe
just Joe the
Mama.
fish. He said it.
I did say it. Somebody was going to, and it was gonna be me. But sorry. Anyways, I told Henry I was gonna go get lunch, and I was eating my burrito. I'm sorry.
You didn't say
Anyways,
you were gonna. You said you got lunch while I was taking a shower.
Well, he probably went to go get it and is eating it
I probably
now.
just ate lunch in my shower. That would have been super hot.
Actually, that would have been kind of
dude,
cool.
you get so many things done that way.
True.
You can be hydrated and eat. And be clean. Get some soap in your
I mean,
burrito. Your
I don't know. I
insides will
don't
be
trust
clean,
tap
too.
water,
I don't know.
but yeah, that was the end of my story. Pretty much,
don't trust.
I got
No
locked
tap
in
water.
lockers, and yeah, I was bullied because I was a small
Small lad.
kid who was a
Same.
nerd. What
Sam,
can
you're
I
still
say?
kind of small.
And
I
I am
mean, oh, shut up, Henry.
I'm a
You're
small
literally
boy.
like 6 foot. You're
I'm a
literally a
scrawny I'm a
huge
scrawny boy. What
beast.
can I say? But I ain't lacking.
Sexy.
What I'm saying is I ain't lacking.
Hey,
What the
ladies,
hell?
hit up sanitizer.
Yeah, he has the best hairline in all the land. Plus, he's making bread. I'm sorry
You
I called
say
you out like that, Sam.
you called me out like you really did that to me, huh?
So we each have like our flaws. I'm white.
Fake friends.
I'm Mexican. I have no papers.
I'm blonde. That's pretty much my flaw.
And I'm balding at 22.
And you're
Fine.
5 foot like 0.
I'm
I mean,
5'7", but at least
You're 4 foot.
at least I'm
No.
kind of built.
He's
Built
jacked.
different?
He's yoked, guys. He hits the gym.
I'm yoked.
He eats his protein, his vitamins. He kills kids. No, he doesn't. That's not good.
He sniffs protein powder on occasion when he's bored. The
That's-
pre-workout. Just
Sand takes steroids. He's just he's yoked.
yes,
No.
So I'm gonna say
Yes.
something really political. I have the Bible on standby.
he is. The power of
Dude,
Christ is in my
if
hands.
you ever just like have a political argument, if you want your works cited page to be goated, just quote the Bible.
You gotta swear on the Bible. You gotta swear
Just
on
like
the
what's on the
Bible.
Bible.
It doesn't
You
have to
guys
be
seen
a
that
Bible. You
video
can swear on
where
anything.
like the straight up like lesbian chick and the guy like comes up to her with a Bible and just starts reading the Bible? That is one of my
Wait,
favorite videos.
is it the one where they're in high school? The recent
Yes,
meme?
and she just starts like barking at him. I don't remember what happened. But it
Oh
was
no,
really
I
funny.
think she's like emo or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
and
Was
he
she
just starts
lesbian?
reading the Bible.
Like, of course, no hate to our homosexual
People are
brethren, but
entitled to
like,
whatever they want, even
No.
religion.
yeah,
You shouldn't just hate Christianity because Christianity hates everything else.
it's
But
just
it's true.
Christianity that
Here's
hates
here's
most
the thing.
things.
The
But
problem with Christianity was that Christianity sucked for so long that people who are Christian or Catholic or anything get looked at like they blame the sins of the father on the son.
yeah, that's true. I don't know. I
Also,
don't like.
Catholic is not a religion. It's just Christianity, but you pay to go into heaven.
It's true. I would know.
Basically, yeah, I don't. Oh my
I
God,
know
how did I
how
not realize
religions
I
this?
work,
was
dude.
I was raised Catholic. Thumbs up.
So is
I was raised with money. I wasn't.
Jesus,
That's not
Henry,
true.
you just blew my mind. I never realized this. I'm so stupid.
Wait, I didn't tell
But
that to you before? I've been saying that all my life, dude.
have you? Anyways, for
Yeah,
y'all that don't
Catholicism is
know,
just...
my family's Catholic. We really like we
You
believe in
should
all
tell them that.
gods, you know. But like I'm not heavily
That's not
religious. I
Catholic.
don't really care.
You
I
believe
don't
in
know what the
Zeus,
fuck it is.
bro?
Sure, why
No,
not? All
that's
the
literally
pagan
just
gods,
straight
Norse
up.
gods.
That's just straight up that chick with like all the crystals in her room, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm a Sagittarius."
Yeah, dude, so
Oh my
true. I gotta
God.
hit somebody in my Honda Prius because I'm a
San...
Capri Sun.
And then I apologize, like, hey, sorry, I'm an asparagus.
Wait,
It's just
no,
my sign.
okay, you just said my joke. Die. I was gonna say that. I was gonna ask Sand if he was in the call with me, Arthur, and Greg when we were talking to Greg's friend, and then I was like, "Do you believe in
Oh!
astrology?" And then she's like, "Yeah, what are you?" And I'm like, "I'm an asparagus."
Oh my God. Oh,
And
okay,
she got
so
so pissed off.
a little bit of context here. So basically, me, Henry, and Sand have this friend called Greg. It's a female, but we just
She's
like calling her Greg.
We like calling
But
her Greg because that's her username on
that's
on
her.
Xbox,
technology. No, don't tell
yeah,
people that's. Dude, now people
Yeah,
are gonna
just
go
search
like,
up
ooh,
Greg.
woman.
Just search up Greg.
yeah. Just
Just
look
search
up
up
Woman.
Gregory
Greg in the
Crew.
search bar.
Woman.
That's mine.
But we made a group chat basically on a certain social media app called Instagram. But
Istanbul.
she has a friend. I'm not gonna say her name, but she has a friend that
Jesus.
I don't know. She's like younger than us. I don't know if she's younger than us or the same age, which is
She's
makes it all the
younger.
more sad.
Younger
Okay,
than
yeah,
me.
but
Capital
well,
W.
yeah, we're all younger than you, San. Shut up, Dad.
Yeah,
But
because I'm old.
yeah, shut
Push
up,
the
Boomer.
you
infinity
old
button.
geezer. But oh, hold on one second. You guys continue this. I got to talk to my parents.
Yo hablo
Imagine having
estoy aquí.
parents.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't.
Okay,
Sam,
sorry,
I
I'm
had to
back.
Well,
tell
I
okay,
have
you.
to talk
anyways,
to
you
my
wanted to
parents.
explain this story.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna let me continue because I'm back. I was just something really quickly.
Yes.
I mean, whichever one
Okay.
of you wants to continue, it's fine.
I'll do it. Anyways, whatever. I'll do
Yeah,
it.
just do
So basically, we don't really like 100% believe in astrology. Like, I mean, I
don't
guess
at
like
all.
10. Oh yeah, Henry doesn't care. Sand, I don't know. Me, it's like 10%. I guess.
Nah,
Like,
I could not give less of a fuck about astrology.
like the people who heavily believe in astrology kind of make me upset and kind of piss me off. The thing that makes me more upset
Sorry,
is
I
that my
meant to
family.
frick, my bad.
The thing that makes me more upset is that my family, or the females in my family, my mom, my grandma, I think my aunt maybe, they believe in that stuff. So it's like, I don't know about that one. I'm inclined to deny any proof you have about my life. But anyways, she asked us what our signs were when we were born, and then Henry, out of the biggest brain genius of humor and comedy that he is, he said that he's an asparagus. And we were all in a video chat, so we looked at her and she just had like the straightest, most like upset, sad face known to existence. Like, it I couldn't help but laugh, but feel so bad for her because I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But at the same time, it's like, wow, that was actually really good. But like, I'm not one like to bash other people's hobbies and interests, but if you heavily believe into something like that and try to push that agenda on everyone, like those memes online, like, oh, I'm an Aquarius, so I don't know what's your sign. Oh, I'm an Aries. Oh my God, we're such a good match. We'd make a good couple or something like that. It's like, no, please stop. I just
My
want to talk to
belief.
you normally.
Okay, I'll finish with what my belief
Yeah, you can
is
go.
when you're done with the story.
Yeah,
My
that's
belief
basically
is
it.
that nothing defines you but you. You have
Hmm.
that. You have the choice. You wake up every day and you pick who you are. Nothing else does that for you. There's not no stars in the sky, no article in the newspaper, nothing. Doesn't matter. You pick who you are actively. You make the choice.
Yeah.
Just because I was born in a month of a year doesn't make me a huge dick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can I also
I
get
was born
an
in a
order of
hundred.
pancakes? Freaking Henry, you
Born
sound
a
like you're
dick.
in a microwave or something.
I walked around. Does it sound really bad?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it
sound
does.
like you're ordering
Hold
food
on,
off
let
of
me
a
leave and come back.
Can I get
okay.
a?
Big Mac, Bunger. Can I get a Bunger?
Is that better?
Yeah, yeah, way better.
Much better.
Spot on.
But yeah, we kind of don't care for it. So just the thing is, don't push agendas on other people. I guess about that kind of
Don't
stuff or
push
your
your
beliefs.
anything on anyone unless it's a debate or you're talking about something or someone is interested in something that you are interested in. You would like to talk about it with them.
Or if it's just like if you're just talking about stuff and hobbies, it's fine if you want to like try to get them interested in it, but don't be like, oh no, definitely check this out. No, I want you
Yeah,
to
I
watch it
snort
with me. Or
crack. You want to join my cult?
Jesus. But like, yeah, just randomly
Too
spew crack out of
political.
nowhere when we're talking about astrology. But it's like those anti-vaxxers that try to see, with vaccines are bad. They give you autism. It's like you take vaccines after you're born. It's like they're trying to, but like it's
Oh my
it's
god, they could be right.
yeah, that's true. Biggest brains, they have 30 minutes of studies on WebMD trying to argue against the doctor that has the doctorate on the studies of I don't know bugs and shit or something. I don't
Dude,
fucking
people
know.
that use like mythical crystals on things, you're like, oh yeah, it's gonna heal all our wounds.
Oh yeah,
That
Cleansing
shit.
the
crystals and
crystals, they're
essential
so
oils.
true.
Dude, I can't wait to
True.
have crystals in my room, and also those LED lights and the big old like wall rug on,
But
or like,
people who okay,
I
actually
know
we
what you're
shouldn't do
talking
this
about.
yeah,
because
behind the bed
like
frame.
Wiccans are pretty cool and they will curse us.
Oh
Like I
no.
have a couple
Oh,
friends who
oh
are
No,
like
no.
I have
they
a
just
couple
like rub their
friends
rocks together.
who like do like Wicca practices and they're pretty they're nice people. What can I say?
Are they
Yeah,
are
but
they like
also
light witches or dark witches? Because like there's different
I
types of
don't
things.
know. I
Arthur's
don't
scared of
know.
witches.
What am I gonna do? Yeah. Like that?
What can I say? They go
That
"Eh," and then they ruin your Minecraft hardcore run.
dude, people tried to get me fired. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna go into
So
that story. That's way no. I'm not. No, we're not talking about that. I just wanted to
okay,
say that because it's kind
yeah, I kind of want to go into like kind of like on that topic, but like not that topic specifically, Henry. But like
yeah,
people
because we
who
will
are
get we will get
so
canceled because if we talk about it, we'll die.
yeah, like calling when they call someone out on something, it's okay, but when we call them out on something, everything's wrong and that we're incorrect and we should be canceled.
It's
No, but
also
the
because
thing,
I'm white and I can't ever do anything, or else like either I'm going to hell or I'm to their hell.
but I kind of wanted to touch on that topic of like when people call you out on topics or something and then they try to cancel you for it because it's your own opinion. But when you try to call them out on something and try to correct them, you're suddenly the bad guy and that
And they
everything
bring
is
in all their
incorrect.
like their like 14 friends to tell you to kill yourself. It's
Exactly, and it's like, oh wow, so this just proves to me that you're even more of a garbage human being, and that you can't defend yourself, that you have to bring other people to tell me stuff that doesn't relate to the topic at all, so that you can try to win an argument. But this just proves
And
that you're
also, they
such a
don't even
low
like
life.
listen to what you have to say. Like I listen to a lot of people that have different beliefs or like just
E-
beliefs in general.
exactly, yeah.
You
Yeah.
always just gotta listen. But nowadays, it's like if you have anything different, it's like okay.
This is why I
It's like they
hate
tried to solve something, but ruined like 13 things in the process of trying to solve that one.
it's it's because today's society is so like sensitive to
Society.
shout out to sensitive society, my
Society.
favorite YouTuber at the moment. Yeah, I love all the commentary, but like
Shout out, gang.
it's crazy.
Yo, Big
It's
Arthur giving him a shout out.
right, totally, with our
Big
50
and true,
views
gang.
and my 20 subscribers. Thanks everyone, much love. But
Yo, 20? That's bigger than 0. That's a number that's bigger
I have
than
25.
0.
true.
I have
But
5. Smile.
But I just hate society and the fact that the modern day Gen Z and the kids that are born that are 16 to 18, hell even 21, like almost some millennials probably get so easily offended by certain topics that it's almost criminal to try to have your own opinion about something. Like politics
Also,
per se, I'm not gonna
sorry.
say anything. Yeah, sorry, Henry, one second. But I'm not gonna go into politics deeply. Like I really don't care, but I still like want to keep up on it, I guess, so that I'm not like told by some idiot, oh, this is what's right, this is what's right, or this is what's going on. But having your own political opinion is the most like dangerous thing in the current like climate of society, because if you're like on one side,
No,
people tell you, oh, you're disgusting, or if you're on one side, they tell you, oh, you're amazing. And if you have like a different opinion and think both are well, it's like, oh, you're still a disgusting human being. You're a racist. You're a bigot. You're a misogynist. All that big stuff, and it's just really upsetting to hear that, because it's like I really want to let you know my side of the story, and I can explain to you why your side is partially wrong, but I will still listen to you. I'm still a human
like
being who's willing
it's
to have a
not
decent
wrong. It's
conversation.
why you feel it's wrong and they feel it's
Yeah, they think that their opinion is the most entitled correct one because it's the one that's been socially accepted more, but it's like, no, it's been socially accepted more, but does that mean it's right? Or do
oh
like it's just the whole big crazy thing. I hate it.
do,
But yeah, Henry, you
do
can
you
go on.
guys you guys know that they're like a lot of stuff and why
You're
is it
cutting
not
out
many?
very bad.
Yeah, what the hell? Oh, hold on. So they're doing like in elementary schools they're like teaching the kids politics,
Uh-huh.
but like they're not giving them both sides. They're only giving them one side. So
History
yeah.
is written by the victors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so straight up we can't have anything anymore. Thank God. I love school and I hate women.
Oh, this is what I heard in an article, that a school was teaching Black history and that kids are allowed to opt out of Black history, like of learning it, which is really fucked up when you think about it, because a bunch of
Well,
kids are actually opting out for it. But the funny thing is that a bunch of Black families are saying, yo, so can my like kids opt out of white history then, if they can, if like they're opting out of Black history, all the other kids? Because like
yeah,
I know that
I get
I know
that.
I
That
know
makes
that like
sense.
America is built on like, oh, white people did this or white people did that, but it's like, a bunch of like African American people also did a whole bunch of shit. They were the main reason why some of the country was run, and they did some of the most impressive shit that you can ever think about. Like
Oh,
it sucks that they're just completely wiped out of history, and only the
yeah.
very important ones are left in. Like I don't know, uh, Harriet Tubman, the founding
Martin
ladies.
Luther King, Obama. Obama, my favorite. Obama. I love Obama, dude. I'll make out with Obama. But also, I saw this video. I think it was like a TikTok video or whatever, and it was like
Mhm.
this guy saying, "Hey, if you're not racist, every black person." And then I was like, I can't name every white person. I don't understand what your point is.
Hmm.
Like, what was the
I
point of
can't
me
name every
naming?
person.
Yeah, that's
I
I think
really
can't
it'd be
name anyone
stupid. Yeah, name anyone. Name literally every single human being on planet Earth if you're not
John.
humanist. Oh God,
on
shut
the
up.
radio.
Not you. Not you, John. Not my bro. Not my.
His brother, his brother.
His brother's name is John, and he probably just like looked over at him like, "The fuck you say?"
He's like,
He
what?
literally just said what from the upstairs.
That's pretty epic.
Uh, Okay, well, this is getting way too political. Unfollowed. Also,
You know, we're talking. We're
Canceled.
speaking about politics. Anyways, we're getting canceled on the internet.
yeah. So I feel like
Episode 1, we're canceled.
Episode 1, is a kind of a mixture of straight up like
30
offensive
minutes.
things. Except, yeah, I know that's what I was about to wrap up. I feel
Really?
like we had a good
30?
talk today. I don't know if you guys.
You can go for long.
Like a little bit more, it's just, but you know, if you guys are busy.
I'm not busy.
I gotta go a couple
I had
hours.
nothing to do today besides podcast.
We're gonna do
Oh, break
We're
today.
gonna do the podcast because I have work today in like 2 hours.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's not my fault. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we could talk about
Okay.
like, I don't want to get too political, but like. Hello, everyone. This is your co-host Ren, better yet known as Arthur, and I'm here to say sorry for this little bad ending. But this is basically just a formal ending, saying that this was the end of the podcast. The recording software kind of ended for some reason or cut out in the middle of doing that little last segment. It was basically the end, so didn't miss much. But yeah, I just like to thank everyone listening in. Please leave a like, leave a comment. It's always appreciative to have some feedback and all that good stuff, But yeah, I'll link our YouTubes down in the description. But if you have any feedback for us, comments, maybe just give us an idea of what to talk about, because we're mainly as dry as the Sahara Desert at this moment. But yeah, to anyone that was listening in, we appreciate it very much, and we hope that all of you have a good one. Peace.